Things had started to spiral ever since the tension between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni came to light. Rumors began to swirl that the drama was straining Blake and Ryan's marriage, and whispers of a possible separation grew louder. But the most surprising part wasn't the idea of a split. It was the rumored reason they were keeping it under wraps, a move many saw as both desperate and strategic. Could there be more to their silence than just privacy? What would make a couple like them choose secrecy over honesty? In the months that followed, reports hinted that things weren't looking good. Their public appearances dwindled, and those close to them spoke of a strange shift in their relationship. The situation only intensified when people began revisiting Blake and Ryan's work history, questioning how their professional influence might have played a role in the growing tension. Some even speculated that Blake's connection with Justin during the filming of It Ends With Us had sparked more than just on-screen chemistry. Do you think public pressure can really unravel a relationship that quickly? Or were the cracks already there before the spotlight found them? Then, everything the couple had built together seemed to start falling apart piece by piece, including their marriage. What stunned everyone most was the reason behind their decision to keep things hidden. The timeline became even more intriguing when Blake filed a lawsuit against Justin in December 2024, expecting the same wave of support she'd always received. During that period, Ryan still stood by her side, cracking his usual jokes like he always did, much like his playful moments tied to Deadpool. Could it be that humor was his way of holding things together? Or was it just a mask for something deeper breaking behind the scenes? The reaction to Blake's lawsuit was nothing like what they had expected. Instead of rallying behind her, many began questioning her side of the story. That's when the real fractures in her marriage to Ryan started to show, especially after people resurfaced controversial details about their past, including their wedding venue and alleged mistreatment of others. Recently, those close to the pair have revealed that Blake and Ryan have been living almost entirely separate lives for nearly a year. When they do see each other, the tension is said to be unbearable, often ending in arguments. Do you think fame makes it harder to hold a marriage together? Or do secrets just surface faster in the spotlight? For years, Blake and Ryan had portrayed themselves as Hollywood's golden couple, flawless, funny, and deeply in love. But keeping up that image while dealing with private struggles and public drama, especially involving Justin Baldoni, may have taken a toll even they couldn't disguise. Insiders claim that the main reason for their silence about the split is far more surprising than anyone could imagine. Ryan's actions during Blake's lawsuit made people question where his loyalties truly lie. Was his distance a sign of emotional exhaustion, or something more deliberate? While Blake expected Ryan to stand firmly by her side, his support appeared inconsistent. Though he made a lighthearted appearance on SNL, insiders say it had more to do with maintaining his public image than supporting his wife. For Blake, the embarrassment went far beyond the lawsuit backlash. It was realizing that Ryan might have been using her situation to keep his own name trending. One story even suggested he snapped at her during an event after taking a long-awaited call from Bill Murray about a documentary project. Could that outburst have been a moment of pure stress, or a sign of how far things had fallen between them? Sources added that Blake and Ryan once had a playful relationship full of teasing and laughter. Their banter was a hallmark of their love story, something fans adored. But now, those lighthearted exchanges have reportedly disappeared, replaced by distance and unease. Is this the quiet end of Hollywood's once perfect couple? Or could there still be a chance for them to rediscover what they once had? The insider revealed that what once felt like light teasing between Blake and Ryan has taken a darker turn. Their playful banter has reportedly turned hurtful, leaving Blake feeling embarrassed and belittled by the way Ryan speaks to her, both in private and in public. He seems to act as though she should simply shrug it off, but the tension between them has grown too heavy to ignore. Once they were inseparable at events, laughing, touching, and putting on a united front. But those days are gone. Now, they walk red carpets alone. Can a relationship survive when respect starts to fade? Or does public image matter more than private happiness? Many believe that the situation involving Justin Baldoni became the final spark that exposed deeper cracks in their marriage. Blake allegedly blames Ryan for not standing by her, while Ryan reportedly holds Blake responsible for the chaos that's followed. Still, those close to them say their marriage was struggling long before Justin entered the picture. During the filming of It Ends With Us, people on set noticed the strain. Ryan showing up unexpectedly, trying to influence decisions, and Blake defending him even when she seemed uncomfortable. Was it love, or simply habit keeping them tied together. Their pattern has always been the same. Ryan takes charge, Blake goes along, and frustration quietly builds between them. When the lawsuit came into play, it exposed everything they'd been hiding behind their polished smiles. Insiders say Blake now feels betrayed, expecting Ryan to be her ally, but finding him more focused on protecting his career than their relationship. Every decision, every appearance seems crafted to preserve Ryan Reynolds, the brand. Can love survive when one person feels unseen? Or is that the moment when everything finally breaks? And then there's the rumor that Blake may have developed feelings for Justin, a claim that only added to the emotional chaos. Ryan, sources say, doesn't seem to care as much anymore, except about one thing: timing. Both of them understand that announcing a separation amid public backlash could be disastrous for their careers. With Blake's reputation under fire and Ryan's image also taking a hit, a divorce now would only make things worse. So, what could possibly be the real reason they're still keeping their split a secret? And how long can two people pretend when the truth has already begun to show? They're reportedly avoiding any official announcement about their split because their public image has already taken such a heavy hit that a divorce could be the final blow to everything they've built. The legal battle involving Justin Baldoni seems to have exposed far more than anyone expected. It didn't just strain Blake and Ryan's marriage, but allegedly fractured Blake's longtime friendship with Taylor as well. While nothing has been confirmed, insiders close to the pair are convinced the relationship is beyond repair, especially since they've stopped publicly supporting each other. Can a couple survive in silence when the whole world is watching? Or does secrecy only make the fall harder when the truth comes out? For now, it's said that they're preparing for the inevitable, waiting for what they believe will be the right time to go public. But that moment may never come. Public opinion has already turned cold, and any announcement they make could reignite interest in their personal drama. After all, for years they've built their brand around being the funny, relatable, perfect Hollywood couple, the ones who could balance family, fame, and fun with ease. How do you step away from an image you've sold so convincingly? And what happens when the audience stops believing the act? Behind the smiles, the truth seems far less glamorous. Blake's reputation has already suffered from the fallout of the lawsuit, and adding a public divorce could cement the harsh labels critics have thrown her way. It might also expose the reality of their relationship dynamic, the one they've worked so hard to disguise. So, for now, they continue this uneasy performance, showing up together just often enough to quiet the rumors, smiling for cameras while living separate lives behind the scenes. How long can two people pretend to be in love before the illusion finally shatters?